Okay, so I am back. And I want to talk about just how I do my hair. So this particular week, I have been, I guess you could call lazy or just natural. Normally, I wash my hair, I twist it to lengthen it, and then I do that every night. So like I twist it every night, and then I take it out in the morning. So I wear it in a twist out. This week I did not feel like doing that, so I just left it in its natural curly curl pattern. But to keep it from getting super tangled or more tangled than it is right now, I kept it in four parts. So every night I put a little bit of moisturizer, leave-in conditioner, keep it in its four parts, put on my satin cap and go to bed, take it out the next morning and then just kind of shake it. So that's how I've been wearing it. Now to wash it. You notice though I don't make these tight. There's no point in making them super tight. You don't want to put too much stress on your hair. I'm keeping it separate and giving myself a little bit of length. So what you notice is this is much shorter looking than my normal hair tends to be because again, I'm wearing it in its natural curl pattern and I am letting it just do all the shrinkage it wants to do. And when we talk about shrinkage, so you see where my hair is right now, and this is what it would be like if I stretched it out all the way. So, um, but shrinkage is a sign of healthy hair. Okay, so to detangle, first of all, I never, ever, ever do my hair without product, like dry or whatever. Um, it's just it's just not safe. It's not a good thing for my hair. And I typically, actually not typically, but always start my wash day process outside of the shower because I have a mirror. I can take my time. I can stretch it out. I can pull out all the shed hair and then I don't have to waste water or whatever doing any of that. So first thing, my apple cider vinegar and my water. I'm gonna spritz my hair with it. This is what I mean by how it's important to know your hair type. Like my hair type, I have very low porosity hair. It really needs the help of apple cider vinegar to open up my cuticles so that all the product that I'm about to use to moisturize it and condition it, so it opens up the cuticles so it takes in those products and takes in that moisture. Otherwise, what I end up doing is just adding product on top of my hair strand, and that's it. I'm just doing build up. So just taking my time. So this is what I do. I take my time and I just try to pull gently. You notice I hold the hair and then I pull. What I'm trying to do is get rid of all the shed hair because our hair is curly. Like when we shed hair, it doesn't just fall off like other hair naturally does, like a straighter hair would do. And that's what causes tangles and knots. So I'm just pulling all the shed hair and I can show you what it looks like right here in my sink. It's just these little nubbies of hair. And so a friend was asking me, well, do I use a comb? I personally am opposed to using a comb in my hair. Um, that's my preference. It doesn't have to be your preference. I just don't prefer it. I just use finger detangling. Well, because like for me, I wear my hair curly. I'm not going to wear my hair straight, so I don't necessarily need it to be fine tooth. By the time I'm done with it, I want to make sure that I detangle it completely and remove all the shed hair. And I don't find that I need a comb for that. The other thing that you might notice that I do is I start from the end, from the roots, I'm sorry, yeah, from the tips or the ends, and I work my way up. You don't start from the root and then work your way down. You're going to pull a lot of hair that way. You're going to lose a lot of hair that way. So it's important to just start from the roots and then work your way up. And I just do this gently. I take my time until I can pretty much run my finger through it in any direction and not have a lot of snag. Yeah. So that's essentially my pre-washing detangling process. Another method, so now I put the, see, now I can pull my finger through that. And there's a lot of slip, there's a lot of give, and I haven't even used like a moisturizer or anything yet. Once I do that, like the conditioner, I'll be able to have even more slip and even more give. I was gonna say something else and then I totally forgot what it was. I'm sorry. So, well, let me move on. Hopefully I'll remember what I was going to say. So now I'm going to follow this with an actual, so I have the Urban Hydration Moisturizing Co-Wash. I'm not a big co-wash person, but because I'm really trying to make sure I detangle my hair because I haven't detangled it at all week, I do want to do conditioner before I wash today. So I'm using this one because I'm gonna, once I get in the shower, I'll follow it up with shampoo and then more conditioner. See how easy that is? There you have it. That's how to finger detangle your hair or your child's hair. You just want to be patient and be gentle. Like there's a little strand here that's driving me crazy. I have to get rid of it. Let's see. Yes, now I remember. Another thing I had mentioned to another friend was a Denman brush. Some YouTubers I follow swear by it and they use it all the time. That's really, I guess it's a preference. I feel that, I think, when I use it, yeah, I get a lot of definition with my curls. However, also when I use it, I feel like I lose a lot of, I get a lot of shed hair. So this is a Denman brush. And I modified mine. So what you see is, what I did was, it's easy. It's easier when your hands are not full of stuff. So it's got like these plastic bristles. So what I did was I pulled out every other one to give it more of a wide tooth brush effect so that it doesn't pull my hair as much. It is better this way than I think than it originally was, but I still feel that when I use it, I lose more hair than when I just finger detangle. But when I am like when I want to do a really nice curl, like use curl formers or something, and I do need my hair to be very finely detangled, I do use this. And so what I do is hold my hair on one end and then just gently detangle with the brush. And I just work my way up the strand over and over and over until I can pull the brush all the way through. See? But see, I also have lost hair in here. But anyway, so those are 2 ways to detangle. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to 2-strand twist this. If you don't know how to 2-strand twist, you can use clips or something to just keep it out of the way while you work on the next section. So it does take time. I'm not going to lie. It does take time. That's why it's called a wash day routine or a wash evening routine. But I mean, if you want a good hair experience, if you want it to be really nicely detangled, if you want to end up with nicely defined curls at the end, you're going to have to put in the time. Okay. This video again is long enough. So if you have questions besides this, let me know. I'm just going to keep working in sections, and then I rinse it out in sections. I wash it in sections. I keep it in sections like the entire time, because after having done all this, I don't want it to get tangled all over again. So yeah. Okay.